Today we're counting down 10 of the most compelling and exciting watches currently produced by Tudor, a brand whose story is one of the most remarkable in contemporary watchmaking. Founded by Hans Wilsdorf in 1926 as a more accessible alternative to Rolex, Tudor spent decades in the shadow of its famous sibling before embarking on a dramatic reinvention that has, over the past 15 years, transformed it into one of the most respected and genuinely desirable watch brands in the world in its own right. With in-house movements, bold design confidence, and a price point that consistently delivers exceptional value within the Swiss watch hierarchy, Tudor has earned its standing through merit alone. These 10 watches represent the full, impressive breadth of what this revitalized manufacturer produces. Let's get into it. Number 10. Tudor Black Bay 58. The Tudor Black Bay 58 is named after 1958, the year Tudor introduced its first watch rated to 200 meters, the reference 7924, and its proportions honor that heritage with remarkable precision. Where many modern reissues simply apply vintage aesthetics to contemporary case sizes, the 58 commits fully to the original's compact 39mm diameter, creating a watch that wears with an ease and elegance on a wider range of wrist sizes than the larger Black Bay variants. The gilt dial option with its warm honey-toned lume plots, the domed crystal, and the soft cotton strap combine to create one of the most authentically vintage-feeling new watches available at any price. Inside beats Tudor's manufacture, caliber MT54002, with a 70-hour power reserve and kiosk chronometer certification, a movement specification that leaves no technical compromises to fund the accessible retail price. The Tudor Black Bay 58 retails for approximately $3,525 USD. Number 9. Tudor Black Bay GMT. The Tudor Black Bay GMT is a genuinely landmark watch in Tudor's modern history. The reference that, upon its introduction in 2018, demonstrated beyond any remaining doubt that Tudor had developed the in-house movement capability to compete with any brand in the Swiss industry. The caliber MT5652 manufacture movement features a GMT complication with an independently adjustable local time hand, allowing the wearer to track home and local time simultaneously, and crucially, to set the local hour hand forward or backward in 1-hour increments without stopping the watch. The distinctive Pepsi-inspired red and blue bezel insert, executed in aluminum with period-correct font, gives the Black Bay GMT an immediate visual identity rooted in the golden era of GMT watches, while the overall construction reflects the serious manufacturing investment Tudor has made in its modern era. The Tudor Black Bay GMT retails for approximately $4,175 USD. Number 8. Tudor Pelagos 39. The Tudor Pelagos 39 takes the professional credentials of the full-size Pelagos, Tudor's flagship dive watch line, and distills them into a more compact, more wearable 39mm package that broadens the collection's appeal without compromising a single element of its technical specification. Water-resistant to 500 meters, featuring a unidirectional rotating bezel with a carbon composite insert, a titanium case and bracelet for exceptional lightness on the wrist, and a self-adjusting clasp that accommodates wetsuit wear, the Pelagos 39 is a fully professional dive instrument in a form factor that transitions naturally into everyday wear. The manufacture movement, with its 70-hour power reserve and ceramic ball-bearing rotor, a system that reduces winding friction and improves longevity, confirms that the smaller case conceals no technical shortcuts. The Tudor Pelagos 39 retails for approximately $4,000 USD. Number 7. Tudor Pelagos FXD. The Tudor Pelagos FXD is among the most specialized and purposeful watches Tudor produces, a professional dive watch developed specifically in collaboration with the French Navy, whose demanding operational requirements shaped every element of its design. The FXD designation refers to the fixed strap bars, non-removable attachment points that eliminate the possibility of accidental strap release during military diving operations, a feature that speaks directly to the genuine professional context for which this watch was designed. The anti-reflective matte black case, the fixed NATO-style fabric strap, and the overall no-compromise aesthetic reflect a design process governed entirely by operational necessity rather than commercial consideration. Water-resistant to 200 meters and powered by Tudor's manufacture caliber, The Pelagos FXD is a watch that wears its military credentials with complete authenticity. The Tudor Pelagos FXD retails for approximately $4,650 USD. Number 6. Tudor Royal. The Tudor Royal occupies a distinctive and valuable position in the Tudor lineup as the collection that most directly addresses the integrated bracelet sport watch category, a segment whose popularity has grown enormously in the past decade following the cultural elevation of the Royal Oak and Nautilus. The Royal's octagonal bezel, 3-link integrated bracelet, and clean dial layout deliver the integrated sport watch aesthetic at a price point dramatically below the Swiss references that inspired the format, with Tudor's manufacture movement and build quality ensuring this is no superficial imitation but a genuinely well-engineered Swiss timepiece. Number 5. Tudor Black Bay Chrono. The Tudor Black Bay Chrono is the most mechanically ambitious member of the Black Bay family, a manufacturer chronograph that houses one of the finest column wheel chronograph movements available at its price point anywhere in the Swiss watch industry. The Caliber MT5V813 is a movement developed in collaboration with Breitling, sharing the architecture of the celebrated Breitling Caliber BZ01, featuring a vertical clutch for smooth chronograph engagement, a column wheel for precise mechanism control, and a generous 70-hour power reserve. The Panda or Reverse Panda dial configuration, the racing-inspired pump pushers, and the overall Black Bay aesthetic make the Chrono one of the most visually satisfying members of an already excellent family. Number 4. Tudor Heritage Ranger. The Tudor Heritage Ranger reaches back into Tudor's rich archival history to revive one of the brand's most characterful vintage designs, a field watch originally supplied to British military expeditions in the 1960s, whose clean legibility, sturdy case, and honest tool watch character made it a favorite among adventurers and explorers of that era. The modern Heritage Ranger honors the original with a faithful approach to dial design. The Explorer-style 369 Arabic numeral layout, broad luminous hands, and absence of decorative excess that prioritize function with an elegance that has proven genuinely timeless. Powered by a reliable automatic movement in a robust stainless steel case, the Heritage Ranger is a field watch of authentic heritage and enduring appeal. The Tudor Heritage Ranger retails for approximately $2,625 USD. Number 3. Tudor Clair de Rose. The Tudor Clair de Rose, French for moonlight, is Tudor's dedicated ladies' collection and a demonstration that the brand's design intelligence and manufacturing commitment extend with equal conviction to watches created specifically for women. The Clair de Rose presents the same core Tudor values of Swiss manufacture quality and honest craftsmanship, within cases sized at 26 meters, 30 millimeters, and 34 milli, with dial treatments of genuine elegance ranging from clean minimalism to diamond-set luxury configurations. The sunray brush dials, available in a palette of sophisticated colors, are finished to a standard that reflects genuine care rather than afterthought, and the manufacture movement options bring the same mechanical credibility to the Clair de Rose that defines the brand's men's collections. The Tudor Clair de Rose retails from approximately $2,325 USD. Number 2. Tudor Black Bay Bronze. The Tudor Black Bay Bronze is a watch of extraordinary material character, a timepiece whose bronze case develops a unique patina over time that makes every individual example progressively more personal and irreplaceable to its owner. Bronze has been used in marine hardware and nautical instruments for centuries due to its exceptional corrosion resistance in saltwater environments, making it a historically appropriate material for a dive watch heritage piece, and Tudor's specific bronze alloy develops a rich, warm coloration that shifts with exposure to air, water, and the unique chemistry of each wearer's skin. No two Black Bay bronze watches age identically. Each develops its own character, making every example a genuinely singular object over time. The chocolate brown dial, vintage-inspired gilt details, and aged leather strap complete a package of remarkable aesthetic coherence and depth. The Tudor Black Bay Bronze retails for approximately $4,175 USD. Number 1. Tudor Black Bay Pro. The Tudor Black Bay Pro, a watch that arrived in 2022 and immediately established itself as one of the most complete, most versatile, and most accomplished timepieces Tudor has ever produced, Combining the Black Bay's celebrated vintage dive watch heritage with a fully integrated GMT complication in a package of exceptional design refinement, the Black Bay Pro takes the manufactured GMT caliber MT5652 that proved itself so thoroughly in the Black Bay GMT and houses it within a new 39mm case featuring a distinctive black and gray Batman-style bezel, a bidirectional rotating 24-hour graduated bezel in anodized aluminum that allows the third time zone to be tracked independently of the GMT hand. The integrated Jubilee-style bracelet, one of the finest bracelets Tudor has produced, gives the Pro an elevated, cohesive wrist presence that elevates it noticeably above its stablemates, with a comfort and finishing quality that punches well above its price class. The matte black dial with its bold Arabic numerals, lollipop seconds hand, and snowflake hour hand references create a visual identity that is simultaneously vintage-inspired and thoroughly contemporary, a difficult balance to achieve that Tudor resolves with confidence and conviction.